Hello, Irish Football Fan TV. I'm delighted to be joined by Ireland under 15s, 16s, and 17s underage goalkeeper who is now just signed for Schalke. Dan, how are you keeping? You must be buzzing.
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. Just signed today, really happy, and all ready to start in a couple of weeks of pre-season.
Happy days. Well, I have to give a big shout out to Liam Carroll and First for Players for arranging this interview, and obviously they've helped and arranged your deal as well with Schalke, which we will come to. But I just kind of want to get a little bit of a kind of background to your profile and kind of, I suppose, we'll start with your football career to date. Kind of what got you into playing football? Who was your kind of goalkeeping idol, or was it just a player in general?
Well, I've been a Man City fan all my life, and I started going to a sort of community thing when I was about five, and that community thing went into a local team called Platt Lane City. And when at the first tournament we played, I got scouted by a few teams, including Everton and Man City. And then I signed for Man City at the age of age of eight. Was there for about 3 or 4 years. I moved to Everton. So I think my idol when I was younger was Joe Hart because obviously he played for City, and at the time he was one of the best goalkeepers in the world. So I think he was the goalkeeper that I idolised most when I was younger.
Okay, and obviously, you were born in England. So what are your links then with the Republic of Ireland? Having represented them, is it your mum? She's Irish.
Yeah, so my mum's from Ireland. She grew up in Ireland, in Dublin. She grew up on a farm. Her whole side of from Ireland. She's got two brothers who still live in Ireland. Her mum lives in Ireland, and I'd go 5 or 6 times a year when I was younger over there to see my family over there. So it's always been both. It's never been one particular one, and obviously now I feel more Irish.
Was that down to just kind of coming over back and forth? Obviously, a man would have the fact that she's from Dublin, whatever. She would have put that on you. The fact that I'm sure she's telling you you're Irish as well.
Yeah, yeah. And also I think it was that when I've been with the Irish boys, I feel a real sense of team spirit and loyalty there, and um, that's where I want to play my football at the moment. I feel all the support and love from Ireland, and all the boys there are great. We've got a good side our age, and I think that Ireland's a team that I want to play for. So yeah.
Okay, and like, have any of the coaches been in touch with you when they heard of the interest of Schalke?
Yeah, a couple of coaches, and Stephen Kenny's from my dad as well. Um, so yeah, they've been in touch, and hopefully we'll be able to start. Obviously, it was a bit disappointing that we got through the Euros and then we couldn't play in the elite rounds. But hopefully next year we can do the same with the 18s or 19s.
Okay, well, talk to me about kind of your football so far. Obviously, I've mentioned that you've represented Ireland with 15, 16, 17s. You were at Everton, who are obviously a very well established club in England, and Schalke came along there. But how long were you at Everton?
I was from 13 to 16, so 4 seasons I think it was in the end.
Okay, and obviously
Yeah,
that wasn't
four
too far.
seasons.
Obviously that wasn't too far from Manchester to get up to Liverpool.
No, no, and obviously I've played for City before, and with actually the traffic, it wasn't much longer. So it seemed like a good option. They're a good club. Got a very good academy, and I think they're very important in getting to me in the place where I am now. I think that they played a good part with me getting involved with Ireland, which is obviously I'm very grateful for now as well.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and now obviously you've gone from Everton to Schalke. Like, we know John Joe Kenny is obviously on loan from Everton at Schalke. Has he been in kind of any touch with you or anything like that, or spoken
No,
to you?
no, I don't know him. I think that made the deal a little tougher because obviously there was two different parts of the link between Everton and Schalke, but luckily they were able to overcome that. But I don't really know John Joe at all. No.
Oh, okay. No hassle. Well, anyway, you've signed for Schalke now. You're the first non-German goalkeeper to sign from. I can see a big smile on your face. It must be a hugely proud moment for
Yeah, yeah,
yourself to, to,
it's
to be the first.
Yeah, and it's been a long 6 months, which I'm sure we'll come to later. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. Really, really excited.
Yeah, and how kind of you're in Germany right now, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm at a hotel right outside the Beltons Arena, so it's nice for you to wake up to every day.
Yeah, nice, and you've got obviously the Schalke top on you there. Looks very well.
Yeah.
But it's like I think it's brilliant. Like the fact of our younger players are taking a different route than just going to England and trying it over in Germany. Was there anything behind the move that kind of made you go, oh, move to Germany? I'm 16. Did you have any fears?
Not really, no. I mean, quite a few people that I've spoken to have been saying it's a very brave move, but I didn't really think of it like that. Obviously, I've seen quite a few players move to Germany recently. Obviously, Sancho was the first one that worked out very well for him, and for me, it seems like it just seemed like the natural next step for me to where I wanted to go. I think with the culture here and the language, I already spoke a bit of German as well, so that helps. It just felt like the right move for me at the time.
Yeah, and I'm looking at you like you just seem very content there, very relaxed, and you seem very mature for your age. So what kind of without jumping too far ahead, I know you're only 16, you're turning 17 later on in December. But like from your point of view, what are your goals for the next couple of years?
So I'll be moving in with the 19s, and my aim is to establish myself there to play week in week out and to improve. I think the German style of goalkeeping is quite different, so it will take me a while to get used to that, and hopefully that will help me in my game as well. And I think that my aim is to be in that team for 2 years, and then hopefully progress on so that I'm getting close to the first team after that.
Okay, I must give you confidence. The last two keepers for Bayern Munich now. Manuel Neuer came from Schalke, went to Bayern, and
Yeah,
then you've got
exactly.
Nubel, and he's now signing to go to Bayern. Now Manuel Neuer, I know, has come out and said he won't let him have the spot that easily, but it must give you great confidence that the two keepers came from the same team or academy.
Yeah, and that's why we thought about Schalke from the start. I mean, goalkeeper of all time, and he's been my idol after Joe Hart, and I think that having seen the goalkeepers they've produced obviously Jens Lehmann in the past, Neuer, and now Nubel. It just seemed like they've got the factory of goalkeepers almost, and that if you want to be the best goalkeeper, that's where you've got to go. So that was really what fueled me wanting to go to Schalke, and obviously seeing what Nubel's now done, him be playing at a young age, being captain at a young age, it just shows that something they must be doing something right there.
But it's also the fact that they give you the chance. You look
Exactly,
at.
yeah.
I think you touched on it as well there. Just the style of play is something I think with Stephen Kenny coming in, and he's kind of in control from right down from under 14s all the way up now. And I think he will want the Irish team playing a certain style, and I think that will help you obviously playing in Germany.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way that Neuer plays, the way that ter Stegen plays, the way you see the German goalkeepers now, that's the way that I want to play. I want to be able to play with my feet, to be able to defend the space in behind, and hopefully that's something that I'll be able to improve here and add to my game to what I've got already.
Yeah, well, you seem to have a really good head on your shoulders from sitting here talking to you now. All I can say is, I'm gonna leave it at that. I look forward to being able to catch up with you in the future, and I'm sure we'll be looking back on a lot of highlights. I'm sure. So I just want to say thanks very much for giving up your time and having a chat, and it's great to see you. Just
No, thank you.
in a great mood and buzzing now over in Germany. So I wish you all the best in
Yeah,
the future.
absolutely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Guys, if you like this video, drop a like on the video. Don't forget to head over to Instagram, follow Dan at DanRoseGK on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll speak to you guys soon. Dan, all the best for the future, and thanks very much for your time. All right.
Thanks a lot.